I know.
Okay, we in the cockpit, man. We here. You know, the late night show, the late night edition. We got a special guest in the building. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hey, my name is Carisha, the owner of Nade Cosmetics. It's a vegan cosmetic line.
And man, my co-host, man, he always
Coco P, you already know what time it is with me, man.
Okay.
Coco P in the building, man.
Okay, it's the Cockpit Talk podcast, man. Fly conversations with fly individuals, fly ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's get into it, man. The first question that we gonna talk about is your girl, Lizzo, posing for Playboy.
Oh, my girl.
Yes. So let me just say this. Listen. Let me just say this right now. I'm into, you know, like women expressing themselves however they look and all of that, and I'm happy that she's confident with her body and stuff. But
so I had to Google this shit.
Do you think you like Lizzo?
No, I had to. He told me when he walked in the door. He's like, "We gonna talk about Lizzo." I said, "Who?" I'm like, "Oh, that's."
She's a celebrity. She's a celebrity, though.
So basically, I don't have no problem with nobody being on Playboy. If that's how you get your bag. That's how you get your bag.
But she's
that's not how she getting her bag.
But when I see.
But I'm saying she's overweight, though.
I know.
Is this a lane that men want to see?
Yes, it's some men that want to see plus size women.
Right.
Hell
Not
yeah.
everybody likes a skinny female.
Yes.
So I mean, if we don't like it, then we kind of hating. If we talking about it like we don't like it. Because what I'm saying is, I just think that it's a lane for that, and at this point, you know, she's like just the twerking and all of that, and I feel like she's already kind of going to ratchet. So Playboy might be an advantage for her. She's already going to ratchet. She's like at basketball games twerking. So I just think what it is she's rectifying. That, you know, a fat bitch, I'm a fat woman, I'm sorry, I said I wasn't saying fat bitches no more. Women, she's a fat woman being, you know, comfortable and happy with herself and being open, but I just think it could be a little less ratchet. But posing for Playboy is very ratchet.
So posing for Playboy is very big. That's first and foremost.
Right. Okay.
Second of all, her being a plus size woman posing for Playboy is a whole new window in the atmosphere that people ain't even tapped into. That's second of all. Third of all, some men like big women. Some men don't like them skinny women. Some of them women is too skinny, ain't got near ass, ain't got near titties, look a hot ass mess. I think Lizzo's a bit much. I'm not a Lizzo fan personally myself. But her and the Playboy, that's a different market. And so I don't see nothing wrong with it because there's some men out there that do like that.
I actually want to see the shit.
What the fuck?
I'm just curious. I mean, I feel like she got a little bit of sauce to her. And to me, personality goes a long way.
And she comes with her own fan base.
Yeah.
From my point of view,
personality goes a long way. So I feel like I'm kind of in love with her personality more than her body. So I want to kind of see how she's gonna flaunt it. How she's gonna flaunt it. How she's gonna make it
just like
tastefully.
She been flaunting it with her ass out. The fuck? She got her shit out all over anyway. So she gonna continue to do the same thing, but.
Okay, so like I said, we're cheering for me personally. I'm cheering for the big ladies to do more Playboy. Do more Playboy. We want to see it. I mean, you know,
nothing wrong with it.
I'm a little older. You know, some fupas are sexy. You know, show that shit. I mean, they are.
Here you go.
They are.
Here you go with this older line. I'm
older. I'm not young no more. I've been through some things.
You with the fupa movement.
Yeah.
You just said you was.
What I'm saying is some fupas are cute. That's what I'm saying.
Name
Look at me name one. You gonna do me like that? No, I'm not gonna name one. But I'm saying some fupas are cute. Okay. Let me give you a secret that I've learned.
Okay.
Oh, let me hear this.
Exactly.
I've learned
and this is all blood on this podcast.
I've learned that when you lay down, some fupas disappear. When you lay on your back.
That is true.
I swear to God on everything.
I never had a thick girl like that.
I'm telling you, they disappear. Okay. So I'm telling you, it's kind of cute a little bit in some ways.
Right, little bro, you hear this? You hear your cousin?
So I'm telling you, when you lay on your back, they disappear.
I need another shot.
You can't even see it no more. So I'm just
laughing. My little brother laughed.
So all I'm saying is that some of them are cute. That's it. So it's a lane for Lizzo. So, big ladies, if you want to do Playboy, she's opening the door.
She is.
So, Fupa's out, don't hide him. That's it.
They
Put a
ain't hiding
li-
them anyway.
They
First
not.
and foremost, let's
They
clear
not.
that, 'cause I'm
They
little.
not.
I'm
But well,
outside.
don't be discouraged. Is what I'm saying. Don't be discouraged. If you were discouraged yesterday, tomorrow
Today,
let
hey,
it out.
every day is a new day to be
Yes,
great.
man. Yesterday's Fupa is not today's Fupa. Moving on. What was the next question? Cuz?
Next
What was the
question.
What was the next question?
Kanye.
We got it.
We talk about Kanye.
Okay, is Kanye,
Okay.
is he crazy or is he fighting for his family?
That nigga's crazy.
Ooh.
He's crazy. He
But
could be
what-
fighting for his family, but he's crazy.
But what
First off,
about-
Kanye ain't been right since his mom passed. Before Kim. Let's get before Kim. He ain't been right since his mother passed away. After the mom passed away, he started slipping. That's his backbone. I get it. But after Kim Kardashian, who leaves a Kardashian sane? None of them. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. He's crazy.
Yeah, but what about he want his family back? He didn't cheat. He just went crazy.
The nigga in the bushes.
Should you leave me while I'm
So
going
that's
through
like-
my mental? You love me for richer report. You gonna leave me when my mental
He's
is
not
lost?
coming back from that.
She don't want the nigga no more.
He's not coming. It's like the nigga got a hold of some bad dope. You know how people get a hold of some bad dope, they be cool, and you be like, dang, I knew that nigga before he was like that. Nigga be fucked up now. He's not gonna come back from that. He is who he is. He's crazy.
So it's safer for her to just leave.
I don't know what they circumstance is because I'm not a Kim K fan.
I don't even know why the nigga.
But we're really just speaking
So you
on
don't- I
exes
don't
though.
know what-
We're speaking on exes.
Okay.
We're not predominantly speaking on
Because
their
if you don't know
situation.
their situation,
Right,
But
you're
we're
right.
saying,
speaking
but
we're
you don't-
speaking on exes and
But
your
you
experience.
need to know
with it.
their situation to know if they should stay or not. Like who, if that was a safe move or if that a safe environment, or is she really scared for her life? Is she scared for her kids?
Well, speaking at it from your own perspective, like when your ex is coming at you hard like that, like I want my family, I want you, I want this, I want that.
That's
Is
how-
it gonna be irritating
It's
after a
irritating
while,
as fuck.
or is it gonna be like he's fighting for my love?
No, that's irritating as fuck. Nigga, holla back. No, that's annoying. Because if that was the case, we would have been back together. If we're not together, we done, we done moved on. That's annoying. That's not fighting for my love. Because if we done got to the point where we broke up, I done deleted your pictures, I done blocked you, we're done. That's the end of that. No, that's annoying.
So
It's annoying as
nothing
fuck.
I can do can make you love me again, or even
No, because if we got that far, we done already fell out of love.
Ooh.
No, not in love, not having love for you. I'm talking about out of love. No.
So him doing all this shit about
annoying.
about the boyfriend and all that shit is like just stupid.
Just stupid. Let it go. LIG it. That's dumb as fuck.
It's still a lot of men out there and I know women too. I'm fighting for my love. I'm fighting for what I want.
But
I'm fighting for what I
But first
want.
off, I'm gonna fight before we get there. But first off, before we break up, I'm gonna make sure on my side, I'm gonna exhaust all options. I'm not gonna just be done and that's it and that's all. And I'm gonna exhaust all options, whatever those options may be. So I need to make sure it is that I'm doing my part to make sure. So once I'm done and I walked away, I can say, this is a clean break. I done did everything that I can.
You right, cuz.
Because I know what I did. So once I've exhausted all of my options and I done washed my hands and I done walked away, that's the end of that.
So basically, Kanye is with the after. It's already fucked up, and now you want what you
And now
had.
you want,
And it's kind of demanding in a way, like you just want what you want because you want
because
it.
you want it. Because look how cocky
Not saying you just fumbled the bag and accepting you
Look how
fumbled the bag.
cocky he is. First off, this his world, and we just all walking around. Like he thinks he already feels like he's that nigga. This is his world. So look how cocky it is. So of course he feel like I'm entitled. I can get what I want. You my bitch. I want you back. So you need to come. Look who we talking about.
So it's crazy. It's my
Kanye.
love.
Yeah.
Right.
It's crazy.
And I
So Coco, you fighting for the love?
see.
Is you gonna fight for the love?
Coco fighting.
I'm not.
You fighting.
You gonna fight? You Kanye?
Coco.
You're
No,
Kanye.
You never heard about me being in no bushes, none of that crazy shit. I'm not stalking you. I'm not doing none of that shit. If it's a rap, it's a rap.
So what kind of stints are you gonna go to profess your love? If she's with somebody else,
Right.
Once she get with somebody else, that's done.
it's
It's a-
done.
That's
it's
a
done
done
done.
deal.
I can't do nothing.
That's a done
I gotta
deal.
go left. You go right. Y'all do y'all. And it's time for me to move on.
But you was there for me when I was down.
It's nothing
That's
wrong
all
with
I
that.
keep thinking about.
No.
All I keep thinking about is you was there for me when I was doing bad. You got me out of debt. Like, I love you. We should be together. I don't want you to be with nobody else.
But at the
First of all,
end,
men already
Is that
feel
selfish?
entitled like
That's
that.
selfish.
That is
But
very
at the
selfish, and men already feel like that.
but at the end of the day, I know what type of nigga I am, and if I'm giving you X, Y, Z, why go outside the box?
Because you fumbled.
Okay, nobody's fucking perfect.
You gotta accept your fumble though. Somebody always gonna get fed
That
up.
don't mean you go
Somebody
outside
always
the box.
gonna get fed up.
Okay.
In a relationship, somebody gonna
If
get
I
fed
get
up.
if I get fed up, you don't see me going outside the box. I'm gonna go through.
It
But see,
don't
okay.
even gotta be outside the box.
Okay,
It
so
could
I
be
got a
I'm just
question.
not fucking with you.
I got a question.
Go ahead, cuz.
Because I've asked a guy this already, right? Recently, I just recently asked a guy this or whatever, right? Because it's not about fucking up and it's not about fumbling, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when people step outside, 9 times out of 10 is because something in our relationship they're unhappy about, right? So say if one pride is a major thing in relationships that ruins relationships.
Definitely.
Pride has to be gone. Anytime you want a relationship, check your pride at the door, right? Because people
That's
always
hard.
act like
That's
they.
so hard,
But
though.
see, this is the thing. Do you want to be with me unconditionally, or do you want to let your pride get in the way of our shit? Check the pride.
I had my pride before I met you.
But at the end of the
So I
day,
can put my pride in check, but it's not gonna go away.
I didn't say put your pride away, but you need to check your pride.
I can check it. I can
Because
check
one, pride and communication is major in relationships, right? One, we only know how to communicate on our level. Not everybody knows how to communicate effectively. 2, people don't know how to listen, they listen to defend, right? So once it starts getting to that point of I'm fumbling in the bag, or check your shit at the door, or you cheating, or whatever the case may be, that means communication and went wrong. Your pride then got in the way to where you can't confess how you really feel to that person because you too big. I'm that nigga, and I ain't finna let that bitch notice how I feel. She got me fucked up, and the girl talking shit, man, that nigga go to motherfucking hell. I ain't doing all that. Kiss my motherfucking ass. All the shit, right? That means communication is gone. That's when motherfuckers start stepping out. You're unhappy and you're miserable, right? And it's not because I don't love you no less. It's because we done got to a point where we didn't let our pride and our communication get in the way. That's when they start going. So it's not like I fumbled you. We fumbled each other.
I say fumble because at this point in my life, what I realized with relationships and men and women, we both need to know when to shut the fuck up.
Absolutely.
We both, and I'm saying that
Absolutely.
wholeheartedly from both of us. We do not need to say everything that's on our mind. It's shit that you cannot say that will save relationships.
Absolutely.
And you can hold that shit in, and it will save your relationship.
And that's where your pride come in at.
Yes.
Right.
So
yes.
that's where you have to check your pride. And that's exactly where your pride come in at. And two, another thing what I learned is sometimes you need to stop, take a break, and then re-intervene. Or maybe not even talk. Hey, how about you go in the room and I'm in the living room and we send text messages? Because you can't tell tone through text. A lot of times somebody say something, we all know I'm a realist. How it come out is how it come out, right? How you may perceive what I said may not be what my intent was. For me, I'm just regularly talking. But for you, it's like, damn, Reese, you always talking heavy as fuck. Like your mouth is motherfucking flip. And I'm like, well, all I said was X, Y, and Z.
But if we in a relationship, I should be able to handle that. Because
But-
I'm accepting you wholeheartedly.
But
So
when
I'm-
you're angry and your level is up here, you're not.
But
Right.
yeah, but I'm already accepting that when I'm not angry. So when I'm angry, I gotta know what it is.
You should.
I gotta know what the gun is.
But is that how it goes?
That's how it gotta go now. We going off our past experiences.
That's
That's
true.
how it gotta go
That's
now.
absolutely
Because
true.
these are the mistakes that we made back
Made
then.
before.
So
Absolutely
that's
true.
what we gotta go off now. Off now because we done learned
Right.
that we need to check our pride, both men and women.
And that is true.
And I think also too the narrative needs to change that it's a lot of women out here that be on the men need to pay all the bills.
I don't agree with
just
that.
me, I feel like going 50-50 gives substance. Going
agree with that.
50-50 gives substance to me. Going 50-50 means you're a team and nobody is bigger than nobody else. That's just what I believe.
Me personally, I don't mind going 50-50. I went 50-50, right? Mm-hmm. It is what it is. But me personally, I don't feel like it should be a number because every figure is going to be tailored to each situation and each relationship, right?
Right.
So I feel like when you get with your mate or y'all get together or whatever the case may be, whatever the conversation is, whatever y'all come to an agreement with, that should be. If you doing 60-40, 70-30, 50-50, if you doing all the bills, but babe, you got to do this, and this, then that's what, I think it should be tailored to each relationship. Do I think that a man, a woman is entitled, you my man, so you need to provide, and you need to pay all the bills? No, I don't agree with that either. But I think each situation is different and it should be tailored to each relationship. Whatever y'all come to an agreement with in y'all relationship, that's what it should be.
But nobody wants to feel like they doing more than the other person. Because that just gives you control, and that's where all the prenups and shit come in. If everything is 50-50, how can anybody complain? Because win, lose, or draw, we gonna break even.
It's one pot at the end of the day.
That's but even if it's one, but I'm saying even if it's one pot, that pot gonna be split 50-50 though. Right?
Not necessarily. It's gonna be one pot because that's what.
Oh, yeah, I'm saying it's always gonna be one pot. It's always gonna be one pot. But I'm saying 50-50.
It goes back to pride.
I just want a teammate. That's it. I just want a teammate. I want somebody that believe in me and I believe in them, and they treat me like an equal partner.
But even if you paying, even if we going 50-50, or even if you're doing 70-30 or whatever the case may be, that don't mean I'm not your teammate no less. I'm still finna cheer you on regardless. Yeah. So the money that we put into the house or the money that we put into the bills doesn't determine if I'm your teammate or not. I should be your teammate off the rip.
Yeah,
First off, we should start off. Before we do that, we should start off as teammates.
But the teammate don't come from just money. The teammate come from support and personality and comfort and all of that.
Right, because you need to be friends first.
And if you lacking in that, then that's the teammate. I'm not talking about anything financial with the teammate. The financial gonna come because I'm a hard worker and you a hard worker. That's gonna come.
Right.
But I'm saying as far as the personality and you taking care of me and making me feel good about myself. Or when your family is tripping and all I got is you. And all I depend on is you.
First off, if you loving me, dicking me down right, making me feel good, all the shit, that's going to come automatic.
Not all the time.
It comes,
not all the time, Reese.
And this is from a new experience. Okay. That comes automatic. I want to do that for you.
Okay. So with that coming, it just seems like it just, for some reason, the love in the beginning, the super love, when you in love and everything is 50-50, it seemed like after a couple of years, a woman get entitled. And they forget that you gotta love him.
That goes both ways, first and foremost. That goes both ways. That goes for men and that goes for women. But that's because people fall out of love and they don't know how to get back into love.
Well, I don't want to fall out of love. Get complacent. I don't want to fall out of love no more. I don't want to fall out of love no more. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't want to fall out of love anymore. I don't.
But people get complacent.
It's all family on the podcast.
People get complacent and they get comfortable, and that's where it goes, and it just becomes a daily routine and it becomes a daily habit.
I don't want that.
So instead, you still have to learn to date each other. That's the thing, is learning to date each other as when y'all was in the beginning in the honeymoon phase. 2-3 years down the line, you still got to learn how to date each other. So when y'all just start doing y'all daily routine and the kids is involved and work is involved and I'm living with you and I'm seeing you every day and I'm going out with the girls and I'm going out with the guys, that's where that part goes. You still have to date each other.
Right. Cause
and that's just like that's the same thing. It's just like when y'all got kids and the kids lead the nest. Y'all didn't used to doing the whole kid shit thing. Y'all doing all the kid shit and the kids lead the nest and it's just you two. Y'all gotta learn how to date each other.
Ooh.
It's the same damn concept. You gotta learn how to date each other. And that's just what it boils down to.
I like
All right, Kanye, you crazy. All right, you crazy, Kanye. What's the next question, man? What's the next question? You crazy, Kanye. Get over it.
Kanye he needs to move on. Okay, Jordan Grope and Mary J.
Okay, no, listen.
Y'all are 23 on my auntie.
Listen, this, I wanted to flip the question a little bit because I wanted to say, okay, married relationship, you in a married relationship, whatever, can your celebrity crush grope you, man or woman?
So if I had the celebrity crush, right, if she groped me, is that cool?
No, I'm saying
if your woman celebrity crush broke her.
Yes, your woman. Yes.
First off, first and foremost, if my dude celebrity crush groped him, I wouldn't be mad. First of all, that's a celebrity crush. He ain't finna have her ever again.
That's
in
a
life.
once in
That's a
a
once in a
I'll let
life.
you
Enjoy that. Enjoy that.
Enjoy that.
I'ma be happy. I'ma be happy.
Live.
That's gonna be me. I mean, like, go, baby. You see
Yes,
that? I bet you gonna
honestly,
get that shit
that's-
again. But
I
I'm
ain't listen.
secure.
Yes, yeah. I'm gonna
You're
be
not,
secure
now that's
too.
different. That's different from you on the street groping bitches. Now that's
Yeah.
tomato.
Yeah.
But a celebrity crush, go to let that
Because
baby grope
Beyonce
you.
is groping me.
You gonna be on
Beyonce
cloud nine
can
for a
grope
When me
long
and Shanti-
time.
Beyonce can grope me. She can grope me. I'm
And after
sorry,
she
baby.
get cussed, I
I'm
won't
sorry,
mind.
baby. She
First
is
of all,
groping me.
Ashanti has a badass attitude. Why y'all keep saying Ashanti?
I don't care about
Her
the
personality,
attitude.
her attitude is shitty.
I'm just trying to use Hillary.
We didn't say fuck, but we said grope.
I'm trying to fuck.
Nah,
We
bro.
didn't say-
Shanti,
I didn't
I'm
say-
trying to fuck.
I did
So
not
listen,
condone
so
intercourse.
You
Jordan,
ain't your
listen.
little cousin. I'm
So
trying to
listen,
fuck.
so what you're saying is
I'm trying to fuck.
Jordan can grope your girl. Y'all go to the basketball game, your girl's singing at the basketball game.
Right.
And
Mind
she can grope your
mind you,
Jordan can get a palm
He
full of
patted
your
her
girl
ass
booty.
twice. He
Yes.
patted her ass twice. He did like this. He said a doop, doop, right on the butt. He did
This
it.
is the greatest of all time.
times.
The
This the
shoes,
nigga-
the shoes you got on right now.
This the nigga I got on.
Exactly, nigga.
Hold
He
on.
did it. He did it twice.
This
He
nigga.
did it to my
Okay.
auntie. He did it
Okay,
to my
so
auntie
can he
twice.
grope your
He did it to my
girl?
auntie twice.
For 5 minutes.
If she
It
want,
wasn't 5 minutes.
if
Y'all
she
so
want,
extra.
if she want that old ass nigga, I mean,
No, not if she want it.
no. Can I get
Go.
some Jordans?
Wow.
Nigga,
No, you cannot get on Jordan.
First off, he groping your bitch. He ain't busting you
I
down.
mean,
No.
he a celebrity, so she.
No, this is all for
This
her.
is a
Her
her.
shine.
Okay.
Can you let her shine?
A one and
Are you
done.
gonna let her shine?
No, he
Sure,
not.
yes,
No.
I am.
I shit.
You just wanted some Jordans, nigga. How you letting her shine?
He not letting her.
You gotta
shine.
Thank
watch.
you.
Listen, you
That's
gotta
my
watch
chicken.
your
Letting her
bitch. No,
shine.
Say it again,
He
cuz.
not
You
letting
gotta
her
watch
shine.
your
He
girl.
not letting
You
her
have
shine.
to.
Reese, what am I doing?
He not letting her shine.
That's
You
my
have
girl,
to.
cousin.
You have
You
to
should
watch.
love me.
You have
Because
to watch
Jordan
your
is
girl on Channel 5 get groped by
And Jordan
Jordan.
finna
And then the best piece
Jordan
is
gonna
and
get
then it's
two
gonna be
piece.
on the Shade Room. It's gonna be on Spiritual World.
They
It's
gonna be
gonna,
like, you see what this nigga Marcus done did?
it's gonna
I'm
be
getting
on.
tackled by
It's
security.
gonna be
This
on
is Kanye.
all the way.
This is Kanye. This is Kanye right here. We got Kanye live in the flesh.
Marcus ain't letting them grow.
I'm not letting nigga
Marcus
touch
ain't
her.
letting them
Well,
grow.
she can't shine.
No, Marcus
The
ain't
fuck
going
I
for
look
that.
like?
I'm letting her
I'm the
shine.
only nigga touching
I'm letting
this
her
shit.
I'm
shine.
letting him shine.
Man, if my girl
It's
like
supposed to be
Genuine,
right
if my
So
girl
you
like
letting-
Genuine, he could pony
Tyrese,
dance all on
this shirt,
No, not
everything.
I got Morris Chestnut.
All
Here
that.
we go.
You got
Here
half.
we go.
Baby, yes.
I'm gonna be in the front row like
Motherfucking
baby,
Method Man. Let me see Method Man. I've been trying to take them down.
baby. Oh wow,
Oh shit.
wow.
Let me see Method Man.
I don't know about taking him down.
Ooh,
But
Method
taking him
Man.
down.
He can grope you.
Method Man.
Method
fine
Man?
ass.
He could grope my
Fuck
girl.
yeah. Ooh, baby.
If it happened. But she gotta let Beyonce grope me too. It gotta be both
Oh, you
ways.
want to tie your do rag? What would you say?
All that.
What you
Let
say?
Method
Cater
Man
to
come
me.
through.
Cater. There you
Cater
go.
to me.
Let Method Man come through. You ain't gonna be able to tell me
Okay.
nothing. First off,
Okay, we
I
with
don't
it.
even act like a groupie with celebrities. Let Method Man come through. I'm gonna be the biggest groupie there is.
So look, so we with it. Kanye ain't with it.
Kanye ain't with it.
Next question. Kanye ain't with it.
You ain't touching my bitch. What was the next question?
Should T.I. get support or criticism for comedy? Okay, wait, what? Tell me about the T.I.
Okay, so the
Okay,
thing that
break it
happened
down.
with T.I., right, is he got mad because he tried to headline after a known comic, and he kind of turned it into like, you was hating on me because the comic didn't want to watch him. The comic didn't want to watch his show. He like, I'm the headliner. Why would I watch who came on after me? T.I. kind of turned it into some, you ain't finna disrespect me. You hating on me.
First
You
of all,
hating
I'm
on
not
another
entitled
black
to watch
man.
nobody.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
and my thing though is, if you finna cross over lanes and shit, you finna take the criticism for what it is.
right.
T.I. was like coming threatening and saying like it could still go up, and then I'm the king of the South.
First of all,
This
T.I.
has nothing to do with
He's
rap.
Right.
annoying.
This ain't rapping.
He's annoying as hell.
Oh, he's annoying already.
He
So you
does too much.
wouldn't go. So if he came out here and did a comedy show,
I'm
would
not
you
going
come?
to go
You're not going to
no
go see
comedy
him.
He
show.
already
No, that's
did
out.
one.
No, I'm not.
He already did one out here.
With Fab.
For who? T.I. did?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Last month.
How did it go?
Obviously, we don't know about it, so it didn't go too well.
5 weeks went crazy.
Oh, I forgot forgot about that Fab Week.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying we
Nobody
didn't
really
hear
talked
nothing.
about that.
We didn't hear like
Nobody
T.I.
talked
is a
about
great
that.
comedian from now. We didn't hear that.
Nobody
We didn't
talked
hear he
about
had a
that.
good show. We didn't hear nothing.
None
You know,
of
we
that.
hear about
T.I.
Uncle. We hear about
T.I.
Uncle Hunk more than we hear about T.I.
I didn't,
Hunk.
I didn't even know
That's
about
what I'm
Unk.
saying.
I didn't know about Unk, but I didn't even know T.I. was trying to do comedy.
He's doing comedy.
Oh, okay.
So I'm saying, should we be supportive or should we be criticism? Because he's saying we shouldn't be critics and we should accept what God has
First
given.
off, anytime
we
you
should
put
accept the
yourself out
God-given
there, you're going to
talent.
have critics. I don't care what it is that you do.
He said that doesn't apply to him.
It does.
'Cause he's
I
the
don't know
king.
who we think he's not.
He's the king.
And I'm
So it
tired
doesn't
of
apply
them,
to
and
him.
them braids look nasty. First off, he's not the king. First and foremost, he's not the damn king.
Thank you, cuz.
He's not.
What about the whole supporting the black man in this time and days, and another black man should support another black man?
I got a vegan cosmetic line. Support me. The fuck? Everybody got something.
Hey, y'all can pull
You
up.
not entitled.
All you females on watching, holla at my cousin. She how you feel me?
You're not, and I'm a makeup artist, FYI.
Exactly.
But you're not entitled to get support just because you put yourself out there like that. There's no entitlement in nothing.
Alfie
Nobody has
King of
no.
the South. That
No.
came from Alfie.
That don't mean nothing. Who cares?
But just because he's
And
the
he's
king
not
of the
the king
South,
of the
that
South.
doesn't make
Who-
him a
Who
comedic
clarified him the
genius.
king of the South?
Why
That's
do we
what I
gotta
need
listen
know.
to his jokes? Because he's the king of the
But
South.
who made him the king of the South?
He named himself the
That's
king
the
of the
point that I'm
South.
making. Listen,
And he
check this
said,
out.
he said nobody challenged him, so he's the king.
Check this out. Listen, when you want to be something, it can't come from you.
Yes, definitely.
Other people have to say that to make it valid.
Stamped.
Not because I said it, that's what it is. No.
They have
Who's
to
backing
stamp
that? Who made that man the king of the South? I'm so lost.
Tiny.
And she don't
Who
even
can you
count.
run to?
And she don't even count. No, that's out.
Don't do her like that. I liked it that song.
I like all
How
that.
many hits she got?
A lot.
She got a lot. She wrote no
She's got a
scripts.
lot.
No, did she?
She has a
wrote
lot.
no
Okay.
scripts.
She
Sorry,
just
I take
went,
that back.
she
Sorry.
plummeted when
She
she
had a
got
bag
with
before
T.I.
T.I. Yeah, she
She
had a bag.
plummeted when she got with T.I.
She had a
When
bag.
it's
before.
controlling
Very
self.
okay.
But here nor there, I don't care that you're a comedian. First off, I stopped listening to your rap music. Let's clear it.
Ooh.
I ain't never really.
Ooh.
Ever
you
since
stopped
I ain't
T.I.
listening-
versus T.I.P. was the last
Beat
album.
down low. Am I top? That's the
I-
last time I was
Listen, let me tell you, I went to Alabama to go see Sequoia when that nigga
Ooh.
album first came out. I listened to that whole album front and back. I never listened to another album after that.
Oh,
T.I.
wow.
who?
Damn.
Wow.
It's not that deep.
Oh.
So you being a comic, I don't really care.
T.I.
Well, hey.
And I didn't even know he was with Fab at Fab Week. Nobody talked about that.
And that was
not even social.
and that was in our state.
And
that was in our city.
Not even social media talked about that.
Yeah,
so
I didn't
who knew?
hear nothing.
And I knew about Fab
I
Week.
didn't-
Everybody
I didn't-
talked about that, but
I
nobody
didn't-
said mention
You know what they
T.I.
said? They
'Cause
said
you're nobody.
he's like a funny storyteller.
So he's
Like a funny uncle.
he's mediocre.
Like he's like Rob.
that means
on our
less
show.
than mediocre.
He's like Rob on our show.
That's less than mediocre.
Oh, no, you didn't just say that.
That's less than mediocre. I'm gonna say it again.
That's what you.
Oh,
That's how I feel.
Okay.
there it is.
I said what I said.
Okay.
I
So
don't care about T.I.
okay. So what's the next question? Or did you have a question you wanted to throw in? Because I know you got a question for these brothers out here. You got a question for these brothers, and it's a certified individual ready to give answers. So please, ladies, if you got a question, go ahead and ring in on
Ring in.
Coco P's live. It's Marcus Gash, you know.
No,
whatever.
no, it's Coco Panoy.
Oh, well, hey, Coco
underscore
Panoy. Oh, it's back now. It's
I'm back to being Coco
I'm back,
P.
Coco Panoy. You know, we got best of both worlds. What we would call it?
Let's see if we got questions. Let me see.
We got a few questions. We might got a few. If we
Somebody
don't
might
got
have-
a few, it's all good. We gonna keep it rolling, man. What's the next one?
Would you let your daughter date a drill?
No.
No.
Y'all let me get
No.
the question.
No.
My daughter, listen. My daughter
Here we
cannot
go
date a
with
drill
this.
rapper.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
You know what? Honestly, listen. I cannot judge who my daughter dates. You know, I
You
cannot.
can't.
I
You
can't.
can't.
First
I
off,
can't.
let me say this.
Okay.
The second you tell your daughter what she can't do
She's
is
gonna
the
do the
second
opposite.
she does it.
I know it.
The more
So-
you say don't, the more you're gonna push her to it.
Okay.
So
Okay, she'll see. So see, she's dating a drill rapper. So okay,
What
she's
is a
dating-
drill
she's
rapper?
A drill rapper, a rapper that talks about killing other people and other blocks and other sets. A gangster. It's a little gangster rapper kind of defined in 2000.
okay, so all these rappers say stuff like that though.
Yeah, but it's a little more now because it's like rappers talking about killing each other and they're actually killing each other.
So it's
it's not just
basically
like
dirt-
you know.
So
I mean, you
it's
remember?
like that, yeah. The
Dirt,
Sacramento, Mozzie, and all
Yeah,
that.
it's like real. It's
Body
like
lab.
Okay,
it's
go.
like
Okay,
that. Would
okay.
you let your daughter date someone like that? Because she's either he's gonna end up dead or your daughter's gonna be caught into that.
And
So only
wrong.
thing I can do is I can give my daughter the game on that lifestyle and why that's not good and how she should move with that. But what I can't do is I can't force my daughter to not date him.
Right.
I can't, because like she says, he's gonna do the opposite. So all I can do is put it out there why that's not okay and why it's not wrong to fuck with somebody who wants a job. What's wrong with fucking with somebody who wants a job?
I'll call you back, cuz on the podcast.
There's nothing wrong with fucking with somebody who wants to have a job or, somebody who wants better for themselves or an athlete or something like that. Like, a drill rapper just doesn't have a longevity in life right now, and just because once you get into it, you start beefing with other rappers. There's no reason why you got to get into that. It's like a gang. Being a rapper is like joining a gang right now. And I don't really particularly want my daughter to be involved with that. So I'm gonna try to guide her a different way, but I don't know if I really can.
So, my experience is, my daughter dated somebody that is heavy in the streets, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is transparency. Did some stuff. As a mom, the only thing I can do is teach my child, right? So I know my job as a mom. So the only thing you can do is teach your child what it is that you want them to know. Now, what they do at the end of the day is what they're going to do because it's their life, right? Mm-hmm. My mama didn't want me to date a lot of guys, and I did the total opposite of everything that my mom told me to do. Mm. But as a parent, once you teach your child, you got to let your child know, you got to trust in yourself that I did my job as a parent to teach you what it is that I know and all the tools of life that it is that you need to know. The more you tell them don't do something, the more it is that they're going to do it. All you can do is pray and have God cover them. That's not what the category they fall into. Now, we've all dated people that people didn't want us to date. And it's harder for women. It's a lot different and it's a lot harder for women. But wanting her to do it, of course not. I want my child to do everything right that I didn't do. Mm-hmm. But what she do is what it is what she gonna do at the end of the day.
I just want the best for her.
Everybody.
I want her to have equal opportunities as everybody else. And I just feel like dealing with a rapper that has that kind of mind frame is just not going to advance her.
Not even just
it's
a
not
rapper.
going to advance her in any kind of, or not even a rapper,
Anybody in certain industries, we feel like it's not going to advance or it's not going to make you better or it's not going to make you wholesome. It's not going to teach you certain things. It's going to bring you down. But I mean, who's not to say that about a regular nigga on the street?
So as a parent, we got to kind of let them learn their lessons.
You have to let them learn their lessons. You have no other choice but to let them learn their lesson. Because if you hold on tight or if you do all that other stuff, they're going to run harder to the stuff it is that you don't want them to run harder to. And I did that.
And if the lesson is death, then that's what comes with it.
That's what
comes with life.
That is what comes. First off, you could die walking down the street getting by bus.
Right.
If that's your time to go, that's your time to go. That's the same thing like the COVID, right?
I just love my baby.
We all know we love all our kids.
Please find a doctor. Please find Russell Wilson. Please find Russell Wilson or somebody like that.
Come on, please. In a car accident.
I know, but I want you to die with Russell. Okay? And not K-Flock. Not K-Flock or these gangsters.
But listen,
I want you to die with Russell.
That's like COVID, right? A lot of people scared of COVID, don't want to go outside, don't want to wear the mask. So you tailoring the way that you live your life and people still dying and you're not even living your life at your full capacity or full state because you scared of COVID. People still dying. I done came to this new conclusion with the whole COVID situation. I'm going to do what it is that I want to do. And if it's my time, it's my time.
Yeah, that's true.
At least I know I'm living my life how it is that I see fit and what I want to do. In my last days, I have fun. I'm going out lit at all times. You already know how I get down. I'm going to be lit regardless. So it's going to be the same thing.
So you can't live your life in the box.
You can't live your life like that. You can't. It's going to be what it's going to be.
Well, just, hopefully you choose a doctor or a lawyer.
Not necessarily a doctor or a lawyer.
I want what I want. Okay?
That doesn't mean that.
I can hope though.
What if she get with this doctor or this lawyer? First off, these doctors already feel entitled. They get on my motherfucking nerves and he putting his hands on her. Exactly. So because he a rapper,
well, can we get a garbage worker?
What in the fuck, Jesus? Fix it.
A garbage? Can we get a garbage worker?
I
want somebody with a job.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want. I want somebody
you might
with a
have
job.
to go. Okay, I ain't got nothing against no garbage worker.
I don't either. So I'm just saying, a security
As long as
guard.
the nigga get in the full
I'm not
40.
upset. I'm just a mechanic. You know what I
Something
mean?
wrong
A
with
nigga
you.
that chop vegetables. Anything. Not a nigga that carry guns.
How you know he don't carry guns?
A nigga could chop vegetables and carry guns.
Exactly.
I don't want him to carry. I don't want him to come to my house on Thanksgiving with a gun. Okay?
What? You got one?
I don't got a gun. I'm telling you. You know why? Let me tell you. You know why I don't got a gun? I'm gonna kill you. Okay? I don't have a gun. That's why. If I have a gun, I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna think about it later. So I don't carry guns for that reason. If I carry a gun, I'm gonna kill you. Okay? Anybody that don't like me and talk about me, I'm gonna kill you. So I don't gonna carry guns. I don't deal with guns. I don't none of that. I would just beat you up. And I'll take my lick like that. Then you're gonna have to kill me.
Yeah, see, that's a horrible mindset.
I know it's terrible,
That's
but it's
horrible.
Bruliano Rasul. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's live and in flesh and personal. But yeah, baby, my babies, please.
Want y'all to do
Garbage
y'all.
workers, get a guy with a job,
Garbage
please.
workers.
A guy with a job. That's all I
Get
ask.
a guy
That's all I ask.
You're saying
Get
the
a
wrong
nigga
thing.
that's really about his shit.
Ah!
So you want
You're saying the wrong thing. Get a guy that doesn't feel like he needs to carry a gun.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's
yeah.
what
Yes,
it is that you need to say.
Thank you, cuz. Thank you.
Get a
cuz.
gentleman
Yes.
that doesn't feel like he needs to carry a gun.
Yes, thank you, please.
A gentleman that's not with the shit, that's not
Yes.
in the streets,
Yes.
that can go to
Positive.
any neighborhood that he chooses,
That comes
can
over
go
and say, "Hey,
anywhere that
Mr.
he
Bernie,
wants."
how's them Lakers?" Please say something like that. How's the Lakers, Mr.
Oh,
Bernie?
That's what
He can't say that. And if you don't like LeBron, you definitely can't date my daughter.
You
So
know
let's-
what?
let's-
I'm not even a sports fan, but I
Yeah.
like LeBron.
Yeah,
and you know why I like
me
LeBron?
and LeBron are like brothers.
I don't
He just
know about
texted me
that.
yesterday. Yeah.
what do you tell you,
He
cuz?
said Russell Westbrook is a bum.
You was doing. You know why I like LeBron? Because he got a black wife. He got a black family. He doing positive things for the community. He did that school. Like a lot of times, I'm not even a sports fan. I don't really care about sports. But every time I hear something about LeBron, besides that hairline and his little attitude problem, he's doing positive stuff for the community.
He is.
I like LeBron, and I like that he got a black wife.
I'm gonna call him and tell him you said thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, man, let's go to the next question, man. What's the next
You
question?
gonna call LeBron?
What's the? I'm gonna call him. We like brothers. I've been down since the beginning. He know me.
Oh,
Send me them
God.
shoes
This
too,
girl.
bro.
What has
Who
Kamala
wears
done
LeBron?
Okay, listen. Okay, listen.
Here we go.
No, we gonna
No.
talk. What'd you
Who
say?
wear LeBrons? You just said.
I've been a fan. I stopped wearing them at number 9.
So niggas really wear LeBrons?
Yeah, some people wear LeBrons.
Okay.
Some people wear LeBrons. Fans do. But okay, yeah, me. Okay, so listen. What has come?
Kamala done for
We're
black
we're
people.
gonna ask her first. But what has Kamala Harris
don't ask
done
me. Ask
for
me
the
first.
black community? No, what has Kamala done? Because
I-
she's up there for us. Supposedly, she's up there for us. What has she done?
Who is us?
Black people.
Marcus, what has Kamala done?
What has she done? She hasn't done anything.
Crickets.
She hasn't done anything.
Crickets.
So how is America supposed to believe in black people being in power when she does nothing? Listen, she hasn't got any public announcements. She hasn't talked about any of this injustice that these white people have been doing. She hasn't talked about anything. At least Obama, when the world was at an injustice or even scared, he had the talkative knowledge to make America feel comfortable. When he gave them PSAs, he made these white ladies feel comfortable.
Somebody else wrote
When
that
they was
PSA.
scared of Bin Laden and all of this shit, I'm telling you, nigga, he made people. Why she can't just make us feel comfortable
Because
as
that's
black
not
people?
her role.
Huh?
That's not her role.
So what is her role?
Okay, so listen.
Go ahead, guys. So what's our role?
I feel like, first of all the presidents doesn't have control. They have no control over nothing. First off, it's about the money. And they are the puppet, and they the face, and they're just the puppet masters. And whoever they pick has already been decided. So they don't have control over what it is that they want to say, what it is that they want to do. That's not their job or their role. First off, she's a black woman, so they damn sure ain't finna let her, they barely let her get in office, so they damn sure not finna let her get up there and speak.
Mm-hmm.
It's your job to make me feel better about being black.
That's not her
That is,
job.
yeah, that is. That's what you
Not
signed
her
up
job.
for.
That's not what
You signed up for that.
for.
You is. If you in a public figure and you in the office, it's your job to make me feel better as a black You
That's not
that
her
voted for you.
job.
You supposed to make me feel better about
Did
being
you
black.
vote? First off, let's start there.
That's why I'm over here.
Did you vote?
I voted in spirit.
Oh, okay.
I voted in spirit
So
because it was
that-
just
it's
a
a
lot
no.
of controversy. A lot of
It's a
controversy
no.
going on. So I voted in spirit.
It's a
I
no.
wanted her to win and she won.
It's a no. So you didn't vote.
All I'm saying
That's
is,
not her job,
okay,
is
so
to
what
make
is
black
what is
people
what
feel
is her
good.
job? What is her job then?
That's not her job.
What is her job? Why is she in the vice president role? Because I know a lot of vice presidents that have done way more than she has done. So please make me understand. What is
I don't know because I don't feel like she's done any. Fuck, I don't feel like Biden doing good. But you know, here nor there.
Biden is not doing very great.
He's not.
He's not doing very great.
not
But,
even a
but let's can we
Republican, but at
just
this point, I won't
let's
trust
just
that.
say that Donald, he fucked us though. Donald Trump fucked us
fucked
though.
us.
He stole money from us and all type of shit. Like
Listen,
come on.
what did you think he was gonna do? He's a businessman. He didn't file it. He didn't file business.
So that makes
bankruptcy
so that makes you
multiple
respect him.
times.
So that's the kind of person you want running America, a businessman.
No, I don't. I think all
So
of
what
it's
kind of
bullshit.
person do you want running
I
America?
think all of it's bullshit.
No, I'm saying, but it gotta be
First off,
somebody.
America is really a dictatorship. If you really think about it, they act like we the land of the free, but we're really not. This is really a dictatorship.
So you just take it for what it is. And
Take
just
it for
go
what it
with
is. Yeah, that's all
what
we
we've been
can
doing
do.
since slaves, man. So the other
We're still
ethnicities, they think-
enslaved. It hasn't changed.
You see,
talk
we,
about
we
something
see,
real, it go over this nigga
we
head.
see what Kanye thinking about. We see what Kanye thinking about.
I need to
We
get
see.
a bottle.
We see, but it's okay. We wrapping up. The last question was I wanted to give my cousin a little a question, you know, because she was actually a teacher before. If you didn't know that, you thought I forgot about that.
Oh my
Thought
god.
I forgot about that.
We're going dope.
She was actually
Wait, you see my face?
she was actually a teacher. So I want to know, like, give me a little bit of something about this critical race theory and what you think about it. Because you was a teacher. Come on, I had to hit you with something like this. You was a real teacher before.
I
So
was
come on.
not a teacher.
You was a teacher. You was you teaching motherfuckers how to learn?
It was a special ed kid.
And was you teaching motherfuckers how to
And
learn?
they wasn't learning critical race theory. They couldn't control
Okay.
their behavior in the
But
class.
you was a teacher.
They were
Okay,
just
okay.
irate.
With you being a teacher, if you would have, elevated to, regular kids or doing something different or after school latchkey kid, what about the critical race? That's what I'm saying, the critical race theory. How do you feel about that?
I don't know.
You still have a young child. So with your young child, right, do you feel like he should start off, right, equal? Not knowing about slavery, not knowing about any of his past, just me and this white boy is equal and we're good and we're gonna start life together and we're equal.
No, because that's not our history.
No, that's not our reality either, and not our
Right.
history.
So no,
But they
that's
want the
not our
reality to be that. They trying to paint that narrative that's the reality. So they want every kid in every school to start off just like that. Everybody is equal. Slaves never existed. Racism never existed. Everybody should start off equal.
No, that's because they don't want to hear it, and they feel
Because
bad
they're
for
saying
what
that
it
they're
is
saying
they're
that
doing.
right now it's the
That they
narrative
don't
is
want-
changing and we're at an advantage and they're at a disadvantage.
We're not
because
at no
their kids
advantage.
their kids cannot go to the NBA and make money. They cannot go to the NFL
That's because
and
they
be
ain't
the
got no
best players.
skills. That ain't got shit to do with us.
That's what they're saying. They're saying we're at a and also we have more talent. We could sing better. We could dance better. We could do all this better. So white people are at a disadvantage because not only do they want to be like us, they hate us. So it's a double-edged sword. So they're saying they're at a disadvantage. So since the narrative has changed to where y'all are glorified, black people are glorified,
They're not
we should get a pass.
glorifying back
We
black
should get a pass because y'all are glorified. Because we love and hate y'all at the same time. We want to be just like y'all, but we hate y'all.
First off, they've always wanted to be like blacks.
I know, but we hate y'all.
But black people are not glorified. They're not glorifying black people.
If all these white people want to look like us, act like us, and talk like us, we're glorified.
They're not gonna
just
give us
in
that
the
type
dark.
of
No,
credit.
but in the dark.
They're not giving us that credit. Number one. Number two, white people still at the top. They're the focal point of all the money. They the top everything. So they're killing black people. The cops is killing black people. Black on black crime. They're not glorifying black people.
The cops ain't, and these racist white people ain't. But the rest of the world, they want to be just like us. These white girls that's on TikTok talking like black people, getting their lips pumped out, doing all this shit, they glorifying us. All these white rappers that's rapping trap, drill music, it's all over the world. They glorifying us. And that's what these older people is getting upset because they're like, well, why do you want to be black? Why wouldn't you want to be white? We're the rulers and we're the controllers of the world. They're like, that ain't popular. That ain't hip. We want to be what's popular and what's hip, and that's black. So it's to the point to where people are triracial, transracial now. I want to be identified as black. I've been a white man my whole life. 31 years. There's people out there. I want to be identified, just like these transgenders are saying that I want to be identified as a man or a woman. I want to be identified as black.
Where I've been?
I don't know. But I do research. I'm a researcher. I'm a scholar. All type of shit. You know me. I'm just nosy. I'm nosy. But like I said, so what I'm saying is, at this point, what I'm saying, if somebody came to work for you, if you owned a business and you were hiring somebody, and they were in an interview and they told you that my name is Richard, but you have to call me Sally. By the law, you have to call them Sally.
Absolutely.
You have to call them Sally.
You do. There's nothing wrong with that, being called what it is.
So what they're saying, they're challenging that. So since you saying that I can change that, when I fill out this application, I'm black. You better tell me I'm black. I don't care if I look white. I'm black. If you can be transsexual, I can be transracial. Am I wrong?
Yeah, because you're not black, first of all. Let's be what we are.
People are changing every day. You accept people who change, and you accept people who's gay. You accept people who's all different type of stuff.
Your race. Like,
they're saying this.
First off, you can't even relate to nothing that I'm going through in life. If we was in two different situations and two different cars going two different things, getting pulled over by the, we can have two different scenarios and two different situations.
But we're not gonna have two different scenarios if I act black.
First off, you're white.
But I'm gonna act black. And I'm telling. What I'm saying is I'm gonna take it. What I'm saying is if I'm a white girl, I'm not gonna act like a scared white girl. I'm gonna take it to the extreme. And I'm telling you this for clout. And I'm not saying acting black. I'm saying acting rude and belligerent because you think that's acting black, and it's gonna get you to get that black look.
But that don't.
It is to a police officer. It is to a police officer.
That just look ignorant.
It does look ignorant, but it's not to them. It's them imitating us. So they feel like, and then also to make it wrong is that it's people like us that accept it. Oh, this is my white bitch. So like I said, we're also wrong too, but I'm saying people are
feeling... So y'all okay with interracial dating?
I am.
Cause
I am.
Half, so.
People should be able to choose who they want.
So you need to pick the fence because you're straddling right now.
How I'm straddling?
So some of this is okay. So what do you think is going to happen with the interracial dating? So you okay to date with a white girl? You would date a white girl?
I personally wouldn't, but I would accept somebody else or one of my loved ones.
You would date a white girl?
I personally wouldn't.
They don't do anything.
I personally wouldn't. That's just not my type.
It's
just not my type. But I don't judge though. It's just not my type.
I've been in a situation to where a white girl was like, "Would you date me?" Nah. I don't. How can I say this? I'm more of, I think, outside the box, and I really only dated 3 different nationalities in my life. White just don't turn up please to me personally.
Man, like I said, people should be able to date whoever they want to date. Whether the judgment comes from wherever it comes from. But like I said, I just think people should, I don't think people should be able to be whoever they want to be. And what I mean as far as changing who they are. I judge people who they are. Like, okay, like right now at my job. If a person comes in, because I'm at the HR, when a person comes in, I don't want to hear that you're gay. I don't want to hear that you're black. I want to hear how you're going to be an asset to my company. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like people put that into perspective too much. I should be hired because I'm black. I should be hired because of this. Or even like the transgender people in the LGBT community, I feel like they're kind of outspoken about, I should be hired because of this. Not all of them, but some of them are like that. And it's just, I want you to be my friend. I want to hire you. I want to judge you by who you are.
Your work ethic.
Yeah, your work ethic. That's what I mean, your work ethic. Not what you do sexually wise, right, or what you like or what your preferences is. And I just think that's fair. And everybody just don't agree with that. And like I said, it's just people feeling entitled. And people always say too, the LGBT community says that they feel like the black struggle and the racial struggle is the same as their struggle.
And it's not.
And it's not.
That's two different things.
It's not. It's not.
Tomato. They can't relate to nothing that blacks went through. First off, they can't relate to nothing our ancestors went through because we didn't go through it. Our ancestors did. We going through a different time with this different day and age, but they can't relate to that. I don't care what your sexuality is, what you choose, what you want to be called, what you want your nationality to be. At the end of the day, you are who you are. We are who we are. You're your individual. Just accept that. You can't relate to nothing that we
So kind of going back to the critical race theory, they saying that it's just slavery is making white children feel guilty about being white.
I heard, yeah.
It's making them feel guilty about being white. So what do you think about that?
I think that's bullshit. At the end of the day,
and then they're saying what it's going to do in the future is, since they feel guilty, when it's time to hire somebody and you're at the top, it's okay because I feel guilty. I'm going to hire this black person.
And that's not reality. That is not.
That's not reality.
That's not, because they don't do that. At the end of the day,
They saying that their kids are going to do that because their kids are being raised that, oh, it's so bad. Why did we do that? Why did my parents and my ancestors do that? So now we're going to cater to you.
they're not gonna do that because first off, kids is raised in a household, and kids is gonna be more and more like their parents. So if that's what their parents is teaching them, then that's what it is that they're gonna do, regardless of what's being said in the schoolhouse. It's been said in the schoolhouse all these years, and that effect ain't happened. Well, all of a sudden it's an issue now. All these years, we've been taught what it is that we've been taught, and ain't nothing changed. That's why I don't understand why they coming up now and trying to make all these changes and do all these things. We've been doing fine all this time. Ain't nothing gonna change. They still in a household with the racist parents learning these racist tactics with these racist moves, and that is not what's gonna happen. And at the end of the day, that's your own self guilt and your own guilt.
So all kids need to know about slavery. Every race,
we knew about it. Why
all
not?
kids need to know about it. Nobody needs to
we
be
know about him stealing this land. Why we gotta learn that? We learned. My daughter just had to do a whole Holocaust report. She had to learn about the Jews. We know about all this other. We know about these fake Christmases, these fake holidays. We know about all this shit. Why we can't know about that? Our ancestors had to endure that.
Definitely.
They gave us 1 month out of the year, and they gave us the month with the least days.
Shortest.
The month with the least days in a year. Learn about us.
And
Absolutely.
they still got nerve enough to be doing shit and
Come
tell
on
us
now.
why it's still Black History Month. Damn.
Look at all these people that they still hanging.
You can't not commit crimes while it's Black History Month.
They
Like,
don't care
damn.
about that. Look at these people that they still hanging. They killed that man, they killed that woman. Like, look at what they still doing. They still feel entitled, regardless at the end of the day.
Hey, man, we had a wonderful show. A wonderful show. You know, we in the cockpit. Go ahead. I want to give my cousin flowers right now, too.
So
you know, listen, what she doing right now is she turning, nickels into dimes. She turning nickels into dimes, man, for real,
sometimes
man.
even the
She
pennies.
out here, listen, man. Listen, don't go to nobody that's playing in your makeup, okay? Don't go to nobody that's buying the cheap makeup, the
gonna have you
Walmart
right, man.
stuff.
Tap in.
None of that, okay? Come over here and get some of this sauce, man.
And
Go
if you
ahead
fuck
and
with me,
come
you
get
should
beat.
already know who this is.
Come get beat, man. Okay? If you a female and you like to look nice, man, come get some, man.
Where can
Okay.
they find you at, cuz?
At Glitz Beauty Bar in
Okay.
Fairfield.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we're gonna start selling body toxins and all of that.
Body
Body toxins and
See, I
homemade BBLs and all
I cannot.
But we had a wonderful show. And
And this
thank
was-
you for everybody that viewed
Thank
in
you,
and you, man.
cuz, for sliding up on us.
Oh man,
Alright.
so man, appreciate y'all. Especially the ladies. Take care of
Yes.
yourself.
Ladies.
Hit them nooks and crannies. Because we just had a little show earlier. We was talking about nooks and
Hey, make
crannies.
sure
Hit
you
them
tap in
nooks
with
and
Coco
crannies.
Pinoy.
And the dudes too. Smell good,
They're
look
out of
good.
control.
Smell
They're out
good,
of
look
control.
good.
Smell
thank
good,
you.
feel good, man.
Cut it off, cut
Take a
it
shower.
off.
I cannot with